rock star, superstar, comedian, entertainer, superhero. Try that again. You ready for your next rock star, superstar, entertainer, superhero? Next guy coming to the stage, his whole life is Yogi Bear. He was on that movie. He's the star of Yogi Bear and the star of this motherfucking stage. Give it up for my man, TJ Miller!
What a fashionable watch. What a fashionable watch he has. Let's get this out of the way immediately. I do not like the way I look right now. I think it is weird. I think it's disrespectful to wear shorts on stage. Shut up. I think that I look like the type of guy that if I saw me walking in front of my car while I was at a stoplight, I would be like, fuck that guy. I don't know why, just he sucks. I have a mustache right now that other pedophiles look at and go, ew. You gotta be a pretty cold-hearted, empty individual not to tear up even just a little bit at the end of a romantic comedy when the guy gets the girl, like in What's Your Number with Anna Faris and Chris Evans. And I was tearing up a bit and I turned to my girlfriend who was with me at the time, to say thank you. Thank you for accepting me and letting me believe that true love can be real. When I turned to her, she held up a calzone she had bought at Sbarro's earlier, and she said, "Does this look like a double vagina?" Are you crying? What were you about to say? And I said, nothing. The top part looks more like a butt. I'm confused by your reaction. I think I should be straightforward about that. I like that laugh back there. I like when girls laugh really high and it sounds like an angel's being tickled against its will. I'm not making fun of your laugh though, I would never do that. You ever had somebody make fun of the way that you laugh? Like, yeah? That is so terrible. Do you know that's basically your friend saying? That's basically them saying, hey, you know that sound that you make when you're happy and joyful? And the sadness that permeates our everyday life is momentarily abated for an escapist oasis? Yeah, you sound stupid. You should feel insecure when you're happy. You should be like, hi, everything's okay. Wait, do I sound like a seal? My ex-wife, Jaren. Yeah, my ex-wife, her name was Jaren. It's the noun for a verb. My ex-wife, Jaren, didn't like the way that this is part of the reason that we split up. She didn't like the way that I laughed when I was laughing really hard. Yeah, she said it looked like I wanted to kill her. I was like, yeah, Snoop Dogg says drop it like it's hot. I dropped her like she was scalding. Do you ever laugh and then at the end of it, little words come out? You know that you didn't mean to say little words or sounds. You're like, ha ha ha, oh my golly. I like to think that those are little words that you wanted to say early on in the week or the day, but you didn't get to. And then when you have a good hearty laugh, they escape. You know? Like you're in an argument with your girlfriend or your wife. She's like, why don't you just do the dishes? Why don't you just do them? When you're done with them, it takes 30 seconds. Don't wait till the next day. Just do the dishes. Yeah, but do you have a reason why it's better to not do the dishes than to do the dishes? Because if you do, I'd like to hear it. I'd like to hear it. I really like to hear it. No, let's just go to the comedy show. And then that guy goes to the comedy show and he's laughing. He's like, ha 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 ha. Oh my God, they're fucking dishes! Jesus, I do them in the morning. What are you fucking making up in the middle of the night? I hope the sink is clean for my night walks. This guy's fun. I feel like I'm assaulting you guys. I'm being too loud. Being too loud.
TJ, I love you. Your shorts.
Thanks, girls. It's your shorts, said another bitchy audience member. What a weird audience some of you have been. You guys are so cruel to the performers. Here's a couple quick characters. This first character, this is a girl who has serious relationship issues, but she can only express that when she's talking to a baby. Whoa, how old are you? That's over. Boo-shaboo. Boo-shaboo-boo. What a handsome boy. How you gonna grow up to be a real lady killer, huh? Yeah, just fuck him and leave him, huh? Just raw dog and don't leave a number. Boo-shaboo.
Julie.
This is a hypnotist who's a little bit too sassy. You are now under my hypnosis until I snap my fingers. Everything that I say, you will take not as a suggestion, but as a rule. You will no longer crave cigarettes. You will no longer want to smoke cigarettes. You're gonna get rid of that flannel shirt. You look like a lesbian lumberjack who came up, man. No. I'm gonna choose to delight in your reaction to it. This character, this is a fraternity brother who it's his first time giving a eulogy. Uh-oh is right. Get ready for this one. It's gonna blow your socks right out of the back of your asshole. You're gonna be eating ice cubes and shitting ice sculptures. Or you're gonna eat ice sculptures and shit ice. Depends on what you get your hands on first and how hungry you are. And also your digestive system. It's a fraternity brother who's giving a eulogy for the first time. Melissa was really cool and awesome. Joey said the society tried to put us in our respective boxes to restrict who we were. The cool thing about Melissa was, Joey said that her box was big enough for everyone. That's what she said, that's what she said. That's fun. Guys. I have a prescription. No, I want to buy the last one yet. I have a prescription for marijuana. Do you guys smoke marijuana? My prescription is for anxiety. Primarily anxiety about getting arrested for marijuana. I called somebody an Indian giver the other day. They were really offended, so I should take it back. Do with you guys. You know, they say when you wash your hands, you're supposed to sing happy birthday. Do you know that? You are, because that's the amount of time it takes to hygienically clean your hands. And that's fine, I do it every single time, but whenever I'm the only person in a public restroom and somebody else walks in, it just looks like I'm having the saddest birthday ever. This woman wouldn't let me hold her baby the other day because she said I was too drunk. Okay, first of all, don't bring your baby into the bar, am I right? Yeah. And second of all, if I'm drinking malt liquor on a playground, I call that a bar. You guys ever say something and you wish you could take it back? You want to hear the worst thing that I ever said? I don't know why I said this. I was at a party, this girl came in, she went to the bathroom. I don't know why I turned to my friend, I go, "Ooh, looks like she got hit in the face with a shovel." And he was like, "She did get hit in the face with a shovel." And I was like, "Sorry." And he's like, "TJ, you hit her in the face with a shovel." 3 weeks ago, you were a bearing treasure and she scared you, and that's true. She came out of nowhere. Finally. Now I will leave. I just had to bring you back up from dead. No, I just got one more thing to go, and then you have a great next comedian you're going to be very excited about. Oh my goodness! I bought one of those shirts with the woman's body and the bikini on it. Do you know what I'm talking about? Yeah! I was walking around a county fair with it on. You know the type, where a guy will turn over like, is that a man? Or a woman with a man's head, and then a man's mid-thighs down through his feet. Or her feet. For that matter. He came over to me, he goes, well, that's goddamn near the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. I said, well, thank you very much, friend. He said, friend, I'd murder my whole family to call you my friend. I said, well, that seems pretty excessive. You can call me friend right now. He's like, good God, thank you so much, friend. But let me ask you this, friend. You won't exaggerate our meeting. And you certainly won't exaggerate how excited I was about your shirt. Or about how much I wanted to be your friend, will you? And I said, no, absolutely not. Why would I do that? That would be crazy. And he said, no. But it would make me crazy. It would make me so crazy to know that you exaggerated our first encounter. Especially that I liked that bikini shirt more than I really did. I said, okay, I won't do that. And then he jumped on me, and he attacked me. And he grabbed my head, and I grabbed his, and that's the only parts that we touched. It was a really weird fight. It was like... Then finally I fell to the ground in a huddled mess. He turned to me and he said, you'll probably exaggerate your fighting prowess or your masculinity from this very fight. And that's when I screamed, louder than any papillon, which is a French dog that's named after a butterfly. I screamed louder than any papillon has ever screamed. I said, ow, don't hurt me no more! At least don't hit the face. It's the thing I make my money with. That's what he leaned down and he said. That's what he leaned down. I can tell that's primarily to get me on stage. And I'm okay with it. Listen, that's when he leaned down to me. He said, well, if you include the part about screaming like that weird dog, and I apologize, friend. He grabbed my hand. We went to grab it, and I went to grab it, but I kind of overshot it a little bit, so he had to pull his hand back. Then I pushed mine in, and by that point, we kind of interlocked fingers, and we sort of held each other like this, like a twisted dragon claw. And then he pulled me up. As he pulled me up, he said, you're the captain of this USS Friendship. And I said, thank you. You're my first mate. And then he honked my bikini breast. And he went, ooh, God. Thank you very much. Good night.